Part 1. Tom's Adventures. Mark Twain introduces readers to the sleepy town of St. Petersburg, Missouri, a typical small town setting along the banks of the Mississippi River. Here, we meet Tom Sawyer, a boy of about 12 years old, described as lively, imaginative, and full of mischief. Tom lives with his Aunt Polly, a kind-hearted but stern woman who struggles to keep him in line, his obedient half-brother Sid, and his cousin Mary, who is gentle and beloved by all who know her. Tom Sawyer is portrayed as a charismatic and adventurous young boy who often finds himself at odds with authority figures due to his mischievous antics. Despite his rebellious nature, Tom possesses a good heart and cares deeply for his family and friends. His relationship with Aunt Polly is a blend of affection and exasperation, as she tries to instill discipline in her spirited nephew while he tests her patience with his pranks and schemes. Tom's closest companion is Huckleberry Finn, the son of the town drunkard. Huck represents freedom and independence to Tom, living on the fringes of society and unencumbered by societal expectations. The boys share a deep bond forged through their mutual love for adventure and mischief. They often roam the woods and the banks of the Mississippi River together, imagining themselves as pirates, treasure hunters, and heroes in their own right. The arrival of Becky Thatcher, Judge Thatcher's daughter, becomes a significant event in Tom's life. Becky's beauty and charm immediately captivate Tom, and he becomes determined to impress her. He engages in various antics to gain her attention, from showing off in school to defending her honor against the school bully, Alfred Temple. Tom's attempts to win Becky's favor lead to both humorous and tumultuous situations as he navigates the complexities of young love and rivalry. Tom's days are filled with daring escapades and imaginative play that highlight his creativity and adventurous spirit. He frequently skips school to explore the woods, caves, and islands along the riverbank. Tom engages in battles with other boys, plays pranks on unsuspecting townsfolk, and finds ingenious ways to avoid chores and responsibilities at home. His escapades are fueled by a desire for excitement and a longing for freedom from adult authority, making him a hero in the eyes of his peers and a source of frustration for the adults in his life. One of the most pivotal moments in Part 1 occurs when Tom and Huck decide to explore McDougal's Cave, a cavern on the outskirts of town. In a secluded chamber deep within the cave, the boys inadvertently witness a shocking event. Injun Joe, a feared and mysterious outcast, murders Dr. Robinson during a robbery. Horrified and fearing for their lives, Tom and Huck hide in silence as Injun Joe escapes the scene. The boys swear a solemn oath to never reveal what they have seen, knowing that Joe's retribution could be deadly if their knowledge is discovered. Throughout Part 1, readers witness Tom's gradual moral and emotional development. His interactions with Aunt Polly, Becky Thatcher, and Huck Finn shape his understanding of loyalty, bravery, and responsibility. Despite his mischievous nature, Tom demonstrates moments of honor and empathy that evolve as he navigates the challenges of childhood and adolescence. His ability to reconcile his adventurous spirit with moments of introspection and empathy sets the stage for the moral dilemmas and personal growth he will experience in the subsequent parts of the novel. Part 1 of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer offers readers a nostalgic and insightful portrayal of childhood innocence, friendship, and the universal desire for freedom and adventure. Mark Twain uses vivid imagery and humor to depict the joys and struggles of growing up in a small-town community during the mid-19th century. Through Tom Sawyer's escapades and interactions with his peers and elders, Twain explores themes of social norms, the impact of adult authority on children, and the enduring spirit of youthful rebellion. Part 1 sets the stage for Tom Sawyer's journey from boyhood to adolescence, capturing the essence of a time and place where imagination knows no bounds and every day holds the promise of a new adventure. Mark Twain's rich narrative and memorable characters invite readers to join Tom on his escapades, laugh at his antics, and reflect on the universal truths of youth and friendship that transcend time and place. Part 2, Treasure and Trouble. Part 2 opens with Tom Sawyer reveling in newfound fame after being hailed as a hero for taking Becky Thatcher's punishment at school. Encouraged by this success, Tom's imagination is sparked when he hears tales of buried treasure from Huck Finn. Tom, Huck, and their friends, Joe Harper and Ben Rogers, decide to form a band of robbers and search for treasure in the haunted house on McDougal's Hill. The boys transform into pirates and set up camp on Jackson's Island in the middle of the Mississippi River, living a carefree life away from adult supervision. They enjoy their newfound freedom, swimming, fishing, and living off stolen goods from nearby farms. However, their idyllic adventure is interrupted when news spreads of their supposed drowning, causing a stir in St. Petersburg and prompting mourning among their families and friends. After a few days on the island, Tom and Huck sneak back into town during their own funeral service, enjoying the sensation of being presumed dead. They witness the outpouring of grief from afar, feeling a mixture of guilt and excitement. Tom realizes he needs to return home and face Aunt Polly, who is overjoyed to see him alive but scolds him fiercely for causing so much anguish. Meanwhile, Injun Joe remains a looming threat. Tom and Huck overhear Injun Joe's plans to attack Widow Douglas, and they resolve to take action. They follow Joe to a derelict house where they witness him and his accomplice, Muff Potter, plotting. They learn that Joe plans to attack the widow's house for revenge and loot. Determined to thwart Injun Joe, Tom and Huck decide to search for the hidden treasure they had previously discovered in McDougal's cave. With Joe and his accomplice hot on their heels, they navigate the treacherous passages and find the hidden treasure, a trove of gold coins and valuables hidden deep within the cave. They manage to escape just in time as Injun Joe meets his demise in the cave during a skirmish with his partner. Tom and Huck become local heroes after their discovery of the treasure is revealed, and they are reconciled with their families and friends. Tom's bravery and cleverness earn him admiration and respect, and Aunt Polly and the townsfolk forgive his earlier misdeeds in light of his heroic actions. Tom's reputation as a daring adventurer is solidified, and he basks in the praise and attention from his peers and elders alike. Part 2 highlights the deep bond between Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, as well as their loyalty to each other and their friends. Their adventures together strengthen their friendship and shape their identities. The boys' elaborate fantasies and games, such as pretending to be pirates and treasure hunters, illustrate the power of imagination and the importance of play in childhood development. Tom's journey in Part 2 involves moments of moral growth, as he confronts dangers and makes decisions that test his sense of right and wrong. His actions in rescuing Widow Douglas from Injun Joe reflect his emerging sense of responsibility and courage. Part 2 of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer continues to captivate readers with its blend of adventure, humor, and moral lessons. It showcases Tom Sawyer's evolution from a mischievous boy to a heroic figure, navigating the challenges of boyhood while grappling with themes of friendship, loyalty, and the pursuit of treasure. Mark Twain's vivid storytelling and memorable characters invite readers to join Tom and his friends on a thrilling journey filled with excitement, danger, and moments of profound insight into the complexities of human nature. Part 3, The Final Act. Part 3 opens with Tom Sawyer enjoying newfound respect and admiration in St. Petersburg after his heroic actions in Part 2. He continues to revel in his reputation as a daring adventurer and local hero. However, Tom also begins to show signs of growing maturity as he reflects on his past actions and considers his future. A traveling circus arrives in St. Petersburg, bringing excitement and anticipation to the town. Tom and his friends eagerly attend the circus, where they witness daring feats, exotic animals, and colorful performers. The circus serves as a backdrop for Tom's continued adventures and his interactions with the townsfolk. Tom's newfound maturity is further demonstrated as he takes on more responsibilities within the community. He becomes involved in organizing events, helping neighbors, and assisting Aunt Polly with household chores. Tom's sense of duty and willingness to help others reflect his growth from a mischievous boy to a responsible young man. The revelation of Tom and Huck's discovery of treasure in McDougal's cave becomes a topic of fascination and speculation among the townsfolk. Tom, initially reluctant to reveal the details of their adventure, eventually shares the story with Huck and a few trusted friends. Their tale of bravery and discovery captivates the imagination of St. Petersburg, solidifying Tom's reputation as a local legend. Tom's infatuation with Becky Thatcher continues to evolve in Part 3. He becomes more attentive and considerate towards Becky, seeking opportunities to impress her and win her favor. Their budding relationship is marked by playful banter, shared adventures, and moments of youthful romance that highlight Tom's growing affection and admiration for Becky. The novel concludes with Tom Sawyer continuing to enjoy his boyhood adventures in St. Petersburg. While he has matured and gained wisdom from his experiences, Tom remains true to his adventurous spirit and playful nature. He navigates the challenges of adolescence with a sense of optimism and resilience, embracing life's uncertainties and cherishing the friendships and memories he has forged along the way. Part 3 explores Tom Sawyer's journey from boyhood to adolescence, emphasizing his personal growth, moral development, and increasing responsibilities within the community. Tom's role within the community of St. Petersburg evolves as he becomes more integrated into the social fabric of the town. His interactions with neighbors, friends, and family members shape his identity and influence his understanding of community values. Tom's friendships with characters like Huck Finn and Joe Harper deepen in Part 3, while his budding romance with Becky Thatcher adds a layer of emotional complexity to his adventures. The novel explores themes of loyalty, companionship, and the transformative power of young love. Part 3 of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer brings the novel to a satisfying conclusion, celebrating Tom Sawyer's journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Through vivid storytelling and memorable characters, Mark Twain invites readers to reflect on the timeless themes of youth, adventure, and the enduring spirit of optimism that defines Tom's character.